Hello every pony and welcome to Brony FanFics. Today, Team Ponies 2. As you can probably guess, this is a Team Fortress 2 crossover fic, and I'm somewhat of a fan of Team Fortress 2, so I thought this would be interesting to read. I apologise if you can hear background noise, that's the fan I have going because it's kind of hot here. But anyway, just try to ignore it if you can hear it. And yeah, let's get this started. So, Team Ponies 2 by Citpo, something like that. And for some reason the chapter is called Wasting Time, and I would have just called it with the name of the fanfic, but that's just me. The Red Spy approached the corner of the Blue Team's intelligence room in 2-4. He deactivated his invisibility cloak as he silently equipped his butterfly knife with his right hand. He froze up as he took the corner as he heard the unmistakable thick Texan accent echo through the apparently empty hallways of the underground structure, saying, "Sentry, going up!" As the engineer attended to the mechanical war machine, or rather hitting it like a barbarian with his monkey wrench. As the spy regained his composure, he knew he'd have to make up for lost time. Ways to successfully obtain the intel before the sentry gun opened fire on him. He increased his strides, yet maintaining silence and stealth as the distance between him and the engineer was closing in. He pulled out an electro-sapper and deployed it through sliding it along the floor, landing perfectly underneath the now complete sentry gun. Inching closer and closer as the engineer screamed his prayers, "Spy, set him up!" But to no avail did the last word escape his mouth, or any noise at all, due to the spy clasped his hand on the engineer's mouth as the spy drove the balisong deeper into the back of the engineer. Blood trickled from the engineer's mouth as the spy withdrew the knife from his back along with his grasp on his face, allowing the Texan to hit the floor with a soft thud. As the sentry gun exploded into different assorted bits of scrap metal, the spy pulled out his Spytron 3000, which he cleverly disguised as a cigarette case, and pulled out a cigarette in which he proceeded to bring to his lips and ignited the stick of nicotine. He then exhaled the smoke after retrieving the intel, stepping over the deceased engineer as he made his escape from the Blue Fort. "I never really was on your side," said the figure with what could be considered the worst French accent in the whole world into her headset. Or should I say, worst accent all of Equestria, as the shaded figure was actually a pony, or rather a changeling to be precise. I'm quite sure you know her well. What with her tar black coat, those bug-like wings, her strangely elongated fingers, the fangs which protrude from her upper jawline, and her swamp green mane loosely hanging from her head. Or was it aqua/teal? I can never really tell. Oh, and who could forget those delicate legs with more holes than Swiss cheese rolled along with her cricket horn? Yes, that's right, it's Chrysalis. Who else would make a better spy? Chrysalis sat there laughing as she spy-crabbed on the engineer's dead body, whilst a thick southern accent screamed profanity at her through the headset. "Darn tootin' mother bucker! You best watch your flying next time, for I kick it all over Sweet Apple Acres and back, you hear me?" Screamed Applejack through her headset, rage dominating her voice. Chrysalis couldn't help but laugh at Applejack's threat, and she countered, "Ooh, I'm so scared. Right now I'm practically shaking in my hoofs," teasing Applejack into a further state of rage. "What will you do? Will you kill me with illiteracy?" Chrysalis said as her spy proceeded then to leave the blue compound, crossing the bridge and onto red side of 2-4, where her victory was short-lived due to be confronted by the blue team pyro. Chrysalis scowled as her smug face was changed to one of irritation as the spy she commanded cried in agony, "Fire! Fire! Fire!" with the blue pyro following close behind, spewing a stream of fire from a flamethrower which led to the spy's inevitable death. All that could be heard was the heavy breathing from Chrysalis as the muffled laughter from Pinkie Pie, as her mouth was muffled from trying to talk while eating a slice of her new super-duper double-hoofed super cake. Coincidentally, all that could be heard from in-game and through the headset was while Chrysalis beat her hoof against the desk and tugged at her hair in anger, yet not uttering. I'm not doing very good at reading this. Not uttering a single word, lest the tables turn and the role between her and Applejack change. This, however, failed as Applejack teased Chrysalis. "Aw, what's the matter, Sugar Cube? Can't handle that flang whooping you just got 'cause you only know how to dish it out? Shucks, I thought you were made up stronger. You were made up of stronger stuff than that." Unfortunately, Pinky's acquisition of the fallen intel would not be successful as a Red Scout leaped from the Red Force balcony with the trusty scattergun in hand and onto the unfortunate Blue Pyro. The Scout fired multiple shots into the Blue Pyro during the time in which the Scout closed the distance between himself and the intel. When the blue intel was acquired, the Scout pulled out his trusty metal baseball bat and ran circles around Pinkie Pie's Pyro. Triple P, what? That's in brackets, I don't know what's there. As the Pyro spun in circles, trying to catch the Scout in a burning ring of fire. Much to Pyro's dismay, however, the flamethrower soon ceased any flame spitting due to the lack of flammable gas being funneled into the flame. As Red Scout grasped the baseball bat with two hands, swinging it onto the optical mask as the Pyro, knocking the Pyro into the water running below the bridge. All that could be heard from the in-game and from the headset was a synchronized from Pinky as the Pyro descended into the watery grave. "I'm a force of nature!" screamed Rainbow Dash as she led the Scout back to the Red's underground compound. "I think I just made this game 20% cool." Due to Rainbow Dash having no opposition and stopping her from getting to the intel stopping her from getting the intel drop zone, the score soon changed into 1-0 in favour of the red team, which resulted in Rainbow Dash making her Scout taunt and dance. Somewhere in Ponyville, however, Ditsy Doo was leaping from cloud to cloud and minding her own business. The interesting thing about it was that Ditsy did not know what was the fact that she was unleashing bolts of lightning as she leaped from cloud to cloud, unleashing havoc to wherever lay below. Coincidentally, she also happened to be jumping over the power station in which apparently all of Equestria was connected to. The result of this was a power outage, turning off the battle stations of Chrysalis, Applejack, Pinkie Pie, and Rainbow Dash. All of the ponies and Changeling screamed in unison, "No!" as Ditsy said one word and only one word sheepishly. "Oops." Right, well that was... alternative ending. The three ponies and Changeling somehow found out that Ditsy Doo was the one to blame, and they had a massive group... Okay, I'm not going to read that, you can read that for yourself. So yeah, that was Team Ponies 2. It was alright. So, yeah. No opinions on it, really. Thank you for listening, I hope you enjoyed that. And with that... yeah, keep on spreading the magic of friendship, and I'll see you next time.